What's up guys? Welcome to my first official video for my YouTube channel. Today on this rainy day, yes, it changed my environment, but today on this rainy day, we're going to be talking about physiotherapists because today is World Physiotherapist Day. We're also going to be looking at ways in which we can cope with COVID-19, just a few tips, and I'm going to invite you to just put your comments down below. So let's get started.
Of mine. What do you feel?
So welcome back. So what is physiotherapy? Physiotherapy is a field of medicine in which they focus on rehabilitation for persons affected by limb injury or even better by chronic debilitating diseases by other systems in the body. Why is physiotherapy important? Because without physiotherapy, most of these persons would lose loss of function to these systems, and so we need physiotherapy for them for long-term treatment, along with other areas of medicine, of course. How do physiotherapists work? Well, first of all, let me say they are a degree-based field of medicine, and so using research and through education and empowerment, physiotherapists help individuals of all ages to work on different injuries, whether sudden because of accidents or because of injuries like respiratory, and also, as I said before, systems from other parts of the body. So what are some of the systems that physiotherapists work on? So first of all, we will start from the head. Physiotherapists work on the neurological system. So for example, persons who have had Parkinson's disease and persons who have had a stroke, meaning that half of their body, sometimes all of their limbs, are not functional. What physiotherapists do is they work with these patients and try to restore their muscle systems and their strengths. So that's one of the important and crucial roles of physiotherapists. For neurological patients now, for persons who have had their neuromuscular system affected, whether their spine or whether it is because of a back pain or arthritis, then the physiotherapist would come in to help these persons to restore functions and also to help themselves with a prolonged rehabilitation or recovery process for patients like these. What else? Persons with cardiovascular issues, certain issues, even persons who have had, for example, some kinds of heart surgery. You will be surprised to know that afterwards, the use of physiotherapy has been proven to help these patients recover over time. And last but not least, we have to remember our respiratory patients. Chest physiotherapy has proven to help patients who have had issues such as asthma, pneumonia, and chronic obstructive pulmonary disease to really recover and to do well by use of other aids, of course. And with prolonged rehabilitation, these patients have known to recover and do well with physiotherapy. And also, the beauty about physiotherapy is that they use a holistic approach. So they don't just focus on getting the limb or the other parts of the patient ready. They include the patient in the care, they empower the patient, and they teach the patient through education, and they use empowerment. So they make their patients feel empowered whenever they're improving, and they give encouragement. And in any area of medicine, we know this is very important. So support a physiotherapist today. In this video, I'm going to highlight a few of the physiotherapists I know, and you can drop the name of any physiotherapist that you know in the comment section down below. So I just want to tell you guys today on behalf of my blog, I love you, we appreciate you, you are essential, continue doing your good work, and happy Physiotherapist Day from me to you. So in the next part of my video, we will be looking at COVID and just a few tips on how to cope with COVID now in this really sad time. So as we know, COVID has taken over the world. And if you don't think Nika did mash up on a life, trust me, COVID really mash up your life. Because of COVID, you have to be shut in, no socialization. We have to be out for just a couple hours, even to go and get something to eat. We can no longer sit down and eat. You have to just take up your food and run with it. So we really are really being torn apart by COVID. People have lost their jobs, not to mention the amount of persons who have died. Currently, over 25 million people worldwide are suffering from COVID. Persons have died from COVID, millions have died, but also over 17 million people have recovered. So that's a beautiful upside to that, and we're looking forward to seeing a lot of more recoveries over time. So, how can we cope with COVID right now? First of all, while we're shut in, just start by doing the DIY projects. And even before we start the DIY projects, all of the things that we ever put off in our house, now is the time to do them. For those persons who are shut in and cannot go outside. For those persons who might have a little bit more time at home, you can find interesting ways to do things in the house. There are a lot of life hacks. You watch them, we can follow them, and we can use them to get create amazing spaces and create amazing things in our homes. It's also a good time to do spring cleaning and throw out all the things that we've been packing up for a very long time. Not true. So that's one good way that we can use the time to cope now that we're in COVID. The other time is doing online courses. Now a lot of things now have been moved to online, and even for schooling, as you will see in a video that I have coming up, there are ways now that we can facilitate online schooling, and I will show you in my upcoming video what I did with my son to help him while at home in another vlog to learn at home during COVID. Also, something else that we can do while here at home is to find ways to express ourselves. Now, being locked in can cause severe depression and mental illness, and that's something that is really needs to be highlighted because it's affecting a lot of persons worldwide now, even with the whole fact that we cannot go outside and socialize as we used to. So we have to find healthy ways to express ourselves. Read, talk about our feelings, watch TV, and interact. Don't get shut in and don't get isolated. Now is not the time. It will only make the situation worse. Also, now will be a good time to make use of online or at home delivery. A lot of business places have taken the time now to incorporate at home delivery. So instead of going outside, to put ourselves at risk, we can see where we can make use of persons delivering things. Even if we don't want them to come to our homes, we can even find a location near to us, which will reduce the risk of us always having to go outside, to put ourselves at more risk of contracting this virus. So that's another thing we can think about. Also, last but not least, remember our children. Trust me, our children are facing it too. And sometimes with our frustration, we might get overwhelmed on them. We might forget about that, and we have to remember them and incorporate them. Also, remember our friends. Remember the elderly. Remember those persons who cannot come out to us. Call them. Thank God for social media and internet. We can virtual call, we can keep in touch and help the persons who can help others. Make sure that we go out there and we help those persons who are unable to help us. In this time, guys, remember life is so short. We have to work together. The only way that we can beat this is together. We have to just try and see if we can fight it. And in parting with you guys, I have a word of encouragement. Always be kind. It is that simple. It is not always easy, but it is possible. Always express yourself. Always try to overlook the imperfections of others, even if not all the time. In a time like this, where the most important thing is to have life, food, and clothes on your back, all the minorities, guys, let us put them behind us. Love life, live life, have peace. This is my message to you. Thank you for taking the time out to watch my video. Be sure to leave your comments down below, and please like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, this is your girl Chris Samantha. Peace out. Love God and live good.
Mommy, I want to talk by myself.
Okay.
Hi. Make sure to come by down below and click the subscribe so you can join my videos later.
Oh, yes. Just like my Joshua said, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Say see you later.
See you later, and make sure to click the subscribe button. And every day, wash your hands and go somewhere and put on your masks and go to the country
Yes.
and get out of town.
All right. Lots
And
of love. Until next time.
And later, just make sure to brush your teeth.